Do Texans know this? But Dave Campbell's Texas football, they always do a super team offense and defense every year for college. They do one for high school as well. So that's where you can see like, oh, how many of my recruits are in the super team or not in the super team? But we're going to talk super team offense and defense first team for the Big 12 schools. And we'll see if y'all agree if they missed anybody. Okay. So for Baylor, we've got running back Bryson Washington, wide receiver Josh Cameron on the offense. For Houston, we've got utility player Dean Connors and not a single TCU player on the first team offense. And Texas Tech has Caleb Douglas at wide receiver and Howard Sampson at O-line. Now, Howard Sampson, some of you may remember, is the transfer that they bought from North Carolina, who did show some interest in TCU, but didn't offer him a bag. So, Howard Sampson there on your first team, super team offense. Do we agree with those selections? Do we think they missed anybody?
I definitely agree with Sampson. I think Sampson is, like, just watching his film and everything. As soon as he went into the portal, I was like, man, I really wish Iowa State had money. Because if I could back up a Brinks truck to get a singular player from this, what I would say is probably one of the weakest transfer portal years, surprisingly, like I would have blown probably like $7 million to get that dude here if I had $7 million.
If only farming money went as far as oil money.
Yeah, no shit. It's kind of interesting for me because I do believe that Jacob Rodriguez for Tech was he on that list for linebacker?
So that was just the offense that I read. I haven't
okay. I'm getting ahead of myself then.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm thrilled that there's nobody from TCU.
Yeah, right. So
is it Arch Manning?
Arch Manning is the first team quarterback, and Sawyer Robertson is the second team quarterback. So now I think
Robertson and Hoover, I think you could have flip-flopped, in my personal opinion.
Yeah,
but
I think Josh Hoover not being on second team is outrageous. Yeah, that's outrageous. There's literally no reason statistically why Sawyer Robertson, why you would put him above him. There's no Baylor people on this show. There's nobody to challenge me saying that. Sawyer Robertson should not be second team offensive.
I do agree that Bryson Washington, though, deserves the running back.
Yeah.
That dude, between him and Sampson, I think those are two very solid choices.
Absolutely.
Who do they have for the offensive linemen? Is it mostly Texas and TAMU kids then?
So first team offensive line, we got 2 from A&M, 1 from Texas, 1 from SMU, and then Howard Sampson from Tech.
Who's the SMU offensive line?
Logan Parr.
I
never heard of the dude.
Is your magazine fake news pushed by the Longhorns?
Yes. So the going theory from my grandpa for much of my life has been because Dave Campbell himself, who is now no longer with us, he was a Baylor grad. So the going theory in my household was that this is Baylor propaganda, right? It's anti-TCU Baylor propaganda. But Dave Campbell's not there anymore.
There's no TCU people.
Can't blame him anymore.
Yeah. It's not Dave Campbell's fault. All right. Well, so there's the offense. We do have Colton Deary and Eric McAllister are on the second team offense for TCU. So, we have second team representation. But
I was going to say, I don't really know a lot of O linemen for you guys because I feel like that probably would have been your guys' more shoe-in, especially with like the talent that Texas as a whole has at the skill positions. Like, Your best bet is the beefcakes up front.
Yeah. Well, we did get one on defense. So, first team defense for the Big 12. We've got Devin Deal at defensive end, who's our stand-up edge rusher. We've got Lee Hunter, Texas Tech defensive tackle. Jacob Rodriguez at Texas Tech linebacker, who that is absolutely he should be first team. Keaton Thomas, linebacker from Baylor.
Yeah.
And then the punter from Houston, Liam Doherty, which I would have loved to have heard from Bobby about Houston's apparently amazing punter. Not on the Big 12 first team.
That's how they're going to get closer to 8-4 than 2-10. They're going to punt their way there, just like Iowa.
Yeah,
they're not Iowa. That's not going to happen.
Field position, baby. Field position.
I mean, I do think that they got it right, especially with Jacob Rodriguez and Keaton Thomas. I think those are arguably two of the top 4 linebackers in all of the Big 12. And I'm not going to lie, they probably should be playing like in the SEC if they gave them money. But fortunately for them, Texas Tech can just roll back, just go and strike another oil well and call it a day. And I mean, Baylor has that Chip and Joanna Gaines shiplap money. So
I guess.
I mean, between that and Dr. Pepper, right?
Yeah.
I find it interesting that Texas Tech has a lot of people on that list.
Yeah. Well, they're very high on Texas Tech, you know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so are Texas Tech fans. You know who's not? Everybody else.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm a little salty. Again, I'm wearing my purple shirt, okay? So Bud Clark is a second-team safety. I'm a little salty they didn't put Bud Clark on the first team. They have Michael Taff, who is the Texas safety who had the targeting penalty that didn't get called against Arizona State, and Isaiah Nwokobia from SMU, who I honestly don't know anything about. But I'm like, come on, Bud Clark should – I don't know. I guess I didn't watch enough.
He also got snubbed first team All Big 12 preseason.
Bud Clark?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I think Bud Clark, I think he's about to have a big year, to be honest. Yeah.
I mean, this
Emphasis
is a very pass-heavy
takeaways.
league, so all you got to do is be decent at safety, and you're probably going to be putting up a bunch of interceptions.
Well, and there's been a big emphasis on takeaways this offseason with TCU's defense, so I don't know.